So you're covering both of us, right?
Wait, I didn't even know you were coming. This was supposed to be just me and her.
Yeah, I didn't tell him.
So, nah, I'm not paying for either of y'all.
Most people see a first date as a chance for two people to connect and get to know each other better, which is why bringing a friend along surprised a lot of viewers. Today's compilation features some of the wildest relationship clips online recently, and the situations only get more unexpected from here.
He just walked out on me within 30 seconds of seeing my face. He saw me, he said, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. He also, mind you, when he saw me, I was with Francesca, her boyfriend and Nick, so like, not the best look, like, situation-wise, but he kind of stuck up on me. He was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but he never... Yeah, no, he walked in, like, everybody was together.
It really confuses me when people are confused as to why someone did something. Y'all agreed to go on a date. That man shows up to the date. There's you, your female friend, and two male friends. Not only is it a group of people that he does not know, but it looks like y'all are already on a double date. And you're confused as to why he did not want to stay. I swear some of y'all are stupid. Next time you go on a date with a guy, maybe don't show up with a group of people that this man does not know. And if it is going to be a group thing, at least tell him ahead of time. So that way, he's not surprised when he pulls up to the date.
Many people would agree that early dates are usually meant for two people to connect and get to know each other better. And even in longer relationships, most people would expect some communication beforehand if friends are going to join unexpectedly.
They said they will come with us, and I said...
You asked them to come, not me.
Okay, but I asked them to come, and I said my man got money. Like,
okay, I got money, but I'm not paying for your friends. They are not my friends.
Okay, but now I look like a liar. I look like I'm lying.
That's not my fault, though. That's not my fault. Because Misha, she got a man. Her man can pay for hers. Tell her man to send her some money.
No, I said you gonna do it though. I said no man coming. I want you to be there, but you don't got it. You broke.
No, yes, I'm broke. I'm broke.
No,
I'm broke.
No, you not
I'm broke.
though. You not though. But you can go spend money on Balenciaga, all this. But I asked you to do something for me. You can't do it.
I'm doing it for you. I'll pay for you, but not your friends. And I don't even like Keisha because Keisha talk extremely too much.
Keisha don't talk too much.
Every single time we argue, Keisha talking about that's why you shouldn't be with him, and then she always trying to get you to cheat on me. No, I'm not messing with Keisha.
Okay, because maybe you should stop arguing. It ain't about that right now. Like, no, I need you to pay for them just this one time, like for real.
I'll pay for you, but not your friends.
Bro, you broke.
Simple.
You acting broke right now.
Okay.
You acting real broke.
Go find
you
a rich
broke.
man. Go find a rich man.
I don't understand. Like, you
man.
acting broke and it's irritating.
Okay.
Like, literally.
What stood out to many viewers is that the expectations of the date didn't seem clearly communicated beforehand. When extra people are added unexpectedly and there are assumptions about who will pay, situations like this can quickly become awkward and lead to disagreements about boundaries and expectations.
I like a guy to like pay my bills.
You said what?
I like a guy to pay my bills.
You like a guy to pay your bills?
Yeah,
okay.
Like, take care of me.
Like straight out the gate?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
A little bit.
Why?
I don't know, like, I just feel like there's so many guys that want my attention.
Okay.
Like, I just feel like, not for nothing, you have to at least like bring something to like the table and do something to get my attention.
Okay.
If not, it's just like kind of like, well, why are we talking? Why are you here? Like, you're not looking to do anything for me or
right.
pour into me. So
right.
Like, but you want full access to me.
Okay.
So.
The wording stood out to some viewers because it framed the relationship in a more transactional way than people might normally expect in a personal conversation. Different communication styles can lead to very different reactions online, especially in discussions about dating and expectations.
Go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it have my name?
From the clip, it looks like there were multiple friends at the table, which is why the situation sparked debate about expectations around paying that a lot of people feel that when extra guests join a dinner, it's best to discuss costs beforehand so everyone understands what they're responsible for.
You want to go get something to drink or something to eat? Yeah, boy.
So I am, but I do have my friend with me, so she would be coming with us too.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying. That's negative. Give me the hug.
Okay.
Nah, why did bro pop that? Yo, why did bro pop that balloon so aggressively, yo? Like, yo, that's crazy. I don't know what it is with these women but bro, who made this idea a thing where women bring their friends on first dates? Like, I really need to know who came up with that idea, bro, because it's not a good one. That's how you lose a man, like, easily, bro. That's the first time I'm meeting you and going out with you, and your friend is going to be like, come on, bro, what are we? Is this a throuple? Like, what are we doing? Like, I really want to know why women think that this is a good idea.
It likely would have felt more expected if it had been planned as a group outing or double date from the start. When a date is expected to be one-on-one, adding extra people can make it harder for both sides to actually connect and get to know each other.
And let me ask y'all a question. How do y'all feel about now that women now are not into the Longhorn, the Chili's, the Applebee's? They want 5-star meals now on their first dates. So I'm just curious, how do men feel about that?
Some people feel expensive first dates create financial pressure and make it harder to focus on actually getting to know the other person at the same time. Different people have very different expectations around dating, spending, and what kind of setting they prefer for a first meeting.
Thanks for inviting me out and all my homegirls. It's for her birthday. It's her birthday.
But it's her birthday, not my birthday. What does that do with me?
But you're the man. Like, if you're a man on the table, you should pay for everything.
I don't even know her.
A man on the table should pay for everything.
I don't even know her.
You're the only man on the table. You have to pay for everything.
You invited him. I didn't invite him.
But it's her birthday. You have to pay for her birthday. It's not inviting me.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm not paying for her birthday.
He said he was going to pay the bills for all of us.
Yeah, but why would you know he's a man, right? Like, he should. If he's a man, he should get everyone's food, right? He's the only man at the table.
I don't even know him.
Why would you not get every man?
I took her today, not all of y'all.
It's her birthday. That's why I brought them. He ordered the cake. Yeah, he ordered the birthday cake.
The clip seems to show a clear mismatch in expectations around the birthday dinner, especially when it comes to the cost and who is expected to pay. Because the restaurant bill appears expensive, situations like this often spark debate online about communication, planning, and financial expectations early on in dating.
Appreciate it, girl.
Right?
Your stuff.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Dang, y'all done started eating, and I thought I was taking you out on a date for your birthday.
Well, you are, but I want to bring my friend and just a little while. So why wouldn't we go ahead and start? You paying, right? We're been on one tab. I think she might leave her card at the bar.
You brought a whole nother person on a date with
My best friend. That's one person. We're both one person. What are you talking about? See, this is what we talk. This friend is why I think I told you he was going to act like this.
we talked about us going on a date for your birthday.
This is us.
But you brought a whole nother person with you.
This is us. What would you call this? Us, right? Not
And you already got food, you got drinks.
But you can
and you
have
said,
some. We got advertise to everybody. I got salad. Would you like it?
no, that's not what. This was going to be a private, intimate moment with us.
But it's my birthday. Why I can't spend it with both of them?
No, I'm not.
My birthday calls for my own birthday. Like, you know what? I don't know what. If you don't date, you're regular. So,
I date one person. I don't date two individuals
well, you're
at
not
the same
dating
time.
her. You're dating me first, okay?
But she's
that
here.
That would be gross.
But she's here.
She's here
right, I'm
because
dating
that's my
you, not
company
her.
and that's my birthday. And that's what I would do.
Well, how about y'all have a good birthday? I'm gonna go ahead and head out. She's sitting there looking crazy, like I don't even understand.
Yeah, you probably should get out. But don't drop that card at that bar though.
I'm not dropping no card at the bar. I'm gonna go ahead and go. You have a great birthday.
Yeah, at least my number too.
I will lose your number. You have a good day.
All right.
Seeing extra people arrive at what was expected to be a one-on-one date would likely catch many people off guard, especially if it wasn't mentioned beforehand. Situations like this often lead to disagreements because expectations around a date, the group, and the bill were never clearly discussed in advance.
Not if I break up with my fiance after she showed a startling change of behavior after getting engaged. I, male 32, just recently proposed to my girlfriend of 2 years, Sharon, female 30. like a month and a half ago. And it feels like the second the ring got on her finger, her attitude and behavior took a total 180. I thought I knew all of her friends, but one day I came home and there were 6 women I've never seen before, and Sharon introduced me to them. I was curious as to why I was just now meeting them when I already met Sharon's 2 best friends, Michelle and Octavia, both not present. Over a year and a half ago, Sharon said she wanted to make sure that we were a sure thing before I met her inner circle. I found this strange, not to mention it was a weeknight and they were quickly draining my wine rack. Sharon still had her own place, but she stayed with me so often she practically lives here. Still, I found it incredibly rude when they left with 4 empty bottles of rosé in their wake. I tried to talk to Sharon about having uninvited guests on weeknights, and she dismissed my grievance very flippantly. The following week, she went out with the girls several times, and when she brought the girls to my place, twice without notice, once with notice to appease me, her words, they all treated me like a butler, shaking their empty wine glasses at me for refills. After the 4th time, I made it clear that I will get a locked wine rack. Sharon just called me no fun after that. The next days after that, Sharon kept calling me toxic and fragile. But every time I pushed at it, she would give me an apology and promise that she was just stressed at work. It's nuts. We haven't even planned the wedding yet. The worst part was this Monday when at work I got a Nest doorbell alert, checked and saw Sharon and one of her 6 new friends arriving at my place, going in and exiting with my golf clubs. I told her to return the ring and her key, and we would talk about our relationship this weekend. She cried and she begged me not to cancel the engagement and insisted that it was just stress.
The situation sounds confusing and seems to shift pretty quickly, which is why some viewers may have had trouble following what happened. From what's shown, one person appears to be trying to set boundaries around alcohol use and manage the situation more carefully. In situations involving concerns about drinking habits, steps like limiting access are sometimes viewed as attempts to prevent further conflict or problems.
But I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday. Dre, are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women? I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband, I'm married. I'm sorry. We're good. Y'all got so embarrassing. Let me get out of here. Not us splitting checks. No, I'm not paying for anything.
Okay, so to reiterate, this man and his wife get a group together to go out for their friend's birthday. But because she's the only one who brought a man, they're all going to pile on him, expecting him to pay the entirety of the $700 bill, then proceed to shame her for not agreeing that he, aka they, should pay that entire $700 bill just because he happens to have a Y chromosome. I'm starting to understand why no one else had a man to bring. This right here is the definition of single women keep each other single. This couple though, shout out to this couple. He helped his wife plan what should have been a lovely night out with friends, and even though it didn't end that way through no fault of their own, I can tell that that couple is going to be together for a very long time, unlike the superficial sisterhood of the traveling entitlement there.
The night clearly didn't go as expected and seems to have created tension within the group. Situations like this often lead people to reassess friendships and decide who they want to spend time with moving forward. Up next is the most intense clip in the compilation.
A lot of expensive food and asked her date to pay. The man cleverly retaliated. The man and the black woman met through a dating app and had been getting along well online. When the woman suggested a high-end restaurant for their first date, the man hesitated but eventually agreed. However, when he arrived, he was shocked to find that she was not alone. 5 of her close friends were already seated at the table. As dinner continued, the man watched the group order high-priced items, including steak, lobster, and several bottles of red wine. Feeling uncomfortable with the situation, he told the waiter that he was not feeling well and ordered only a salad. When the bill arrived, totaling around $2,000, the man made his position clear. He told the server he would only pay for the salad he ate, stating that he did not touch any of the other dishes. His date and her friends reacted angrily, accusing him of lacking manners and saying a real gentleman would have paid for everyone at the table. The man paid his portion and left the restaurant while the argument continued. Do you think this man should pay everyone's bills?
It sounds like he felt uncomfortable with the situation and chose to leave rather than stay in a pressured environment. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching.